This saga has been going on for quite a while now, but it seems to be coming to a close, as Declan Rice appears to have found his new club, Arsenal. Arsenal have made a British record bid worth £105 million for Declan Rice, the West Ham midfielder. We all know about this, but we're going to go through it just in case. 90 Min's Graham Bailey reported on this on June 27th. That was Tuesday, the day that's just gone following the recording of this. Arsenal's third offer goes through the £100 million barrier, and the deal will be the biggest in British history, surpassing Manchester City's deal for Jack Grealish. It's a record in the making. Arsenal could spend £200 million in 1 week with deals for Jurrien Timber and Kai Havertz. Very, very close. Kai Havertz is essentially done as far as I know, but Timber still needs to be worked on. Arsenal have made a third bid for West Ham United captain Declan Rice. Sources have confirmed to 90 Min worth a total of £105 million. Please everyone, if you enjoy this and you want to see Declan Rice at Arsenal, please make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. But let's keep going. Let's keep talking. The deal, if accepted, would not only smash Arsenal's all-time transfer record, but become the British transfer record, surpassing what Manchester City paid Aston Villa for Jack Grealish in 2021. The Gunners have been leading the race. It does appear like Declan Rice wants to go to Arsenal more than Manchester City, and it appears that they have finally got into their pockets and brought out the money that West Ham wanted. They are demanding more than £100 million, but I would argue that I think just the structuring of this deal is something that could be changed. Man City lodged an offer worth £90 million earlier on Tuesday, which was very quickly rejected by West Ham. Arsenal have returned with a third offer, and they appear to be hopeful that West Ham will accept. The offer on the table is worth £105 million in total, £100 million guaranteed, and an additional £5 million in add-ons, such as clauses depending on how many appearances he makes, or whether Arsenal do particularly well in the league or the Champions League, those kind of add-ons. But £100 million guaranteed, and this is the number that West Ham were always looking for. They didn't want 70 million, they didn't want 90 million, they wanted that £100 million offer, and they finally got it on the table. Arsenal working quickly to give Mikel Arteta the squad he needs to mount another title challenge in 2024, and they already are close to securing deals for Chelsea's Kai Havertz and Ajax's Jurrien Timber, who between them are likely to cost over £100 million themselves. We already know that Kai Havertz is meant to be going for around about £65 million anyway. That figure could become north of £200 million in a matter of days if West Ham accept the offer. And it's just looking very, very good for Arsenal, isn't it? Especially when you read this. This is Fabrizio Romano talking about Declan Rice and Manchester City's pursuit of him. And he says, Manchester City will not match Arsenal's bid for Declan Rice. The decision has been made. They are set to pull out of the race at the current conditions. Arsenal were very confident last night, and they remain very confident today, working on structure of the deal with West Ham. And as I spoke recently, it is going to be the structure that is ever going to be the thing that is going to keep Arsenal from signing Declan Rice. It depends on how many years, how many payments need to be made over those amount of years, and whether West Ham are willing to accept that, because obviously no team has £100 million just to put on the table and just give away. It needs to be done in installments, it needs to be done in years that work with both of the clubs. But this is fantastic news for Arsenal fans, and this could seriously transform their midfield. It's the signing that they've needed, the coveted signing that could replace the like of a Thomas Partey, the signing that could really drive them forwards, not just off the pitch because of his mentality, but on the pitch as well. He can take the ball and make sure that he's able to drive forwards through the lines and make sure that he's able to push this Arsenal team forwards, on top of the fact that he's still only 24 years old, and if you consider the amount of Premier League experience he's got, and now experience in Europe, albeit Europe's lowest competition, but still, he's had experience winning a trophy in Europe, which, if we're completely honest, is something that Arsenal have not managed to do in this current state of events. And going forwards, he has a winning mentality. He's a captain in the making, in my opinion, and I think he is the player that should be able to propel Arsenal forwards. Can he make them challenge again? I believe he can. I think he is that good of a player that just embedding him into this team, embedding him into this Arsenal squad, being the fact that he wants to be there and he hasn't been just swooped away by Manchester City. This is huge for Arsenal. It is a massive plus, a massive bonus, and this is game-breaking. Genuinely, people, this is massive. If Arsenal get this over the line and they're able to sign the likes of Kai Havertz and Jurrien Timber, it's not only a fantastic window, but it's one that's been done extremely quickly, allowing Mikel Arteta to bed in these players in pre-season, which is extremely, extremely important. We know how good Arsenal were when they got their team established earlier on in the transfer window. Last year, they managed to reach second, and they really did push Manchester City all the way to the title. And now it appears they are bolstering their squad yet again. They're getting Declan Rice, whereas Manchester City are getting Mateo Kovacic. I know which one I would go for, and I'm not an Arsenal fan, but it just makes for some exciting viewing for the Premier League. It might be worth watching and might be worth continuing to watch, because Arsenal aren't going away anytime soon. Arsenal fans, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How do you feel about Declan Rice going to Arsenal? Do you think the deal can be struck with West Ham? Do you think Arsenal are going to be able to structure the payments? Or do you think there's going to be yet another twist? For me, I think this is all set and done. I think it's just going to be a matter of time to negotiate with West Ham on what they want. But it appears like Declan Rice has found his new home. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thank you.